Yes, I am not kidding. I spent over $300 on this set. And I don't even care about Star Wars. Hello everyone, and check it out. Today we're going to review set 75158, Rebel Combat Frigate from Lego Star Wars. I mostly don't care about Star Wars, so I'm probably gonna ask, why did I buy this set? People usually would say because of super rare Ashoka. I was gonna say Ashoka, maybe it's Ahsoka, I don't know. I'm gonna call her Ashoka, if that's okay. But I actually bought it for transmedium blue bars because I like transmedium color, which is a shame they got retired. Here's the set, and it's actually pretty darn heavy that's made of 914 pieces. The ship can be opened. The ship inside appears minifigures. There's no actual way to open it. You have to detach this entire piece, which is a bit of a problem, especially for that big of a set and how much I spent on it. So go to the minifigures now. And the first minifigure, is going to be the bad guy. I don't know his name, but I mean, if you seen Star Wars Rebels, which this set is based from, you're probably gonna know who this guy is. Most I can say is that he's a pretty cool looking figure. I actually like his design, unlike most of the Sith figures. Like, you can say whatever you want, but that guy from Old Republic in the Polybag minifigure, yuck! I really don't like that design at all. Like, why you wearing an entire suit and then this skirt on the? But this guy is mostly simple. He also comes with this weird stuff thingy. I mean, people say that on Discord, say that it's a stuff, but I mean, with how it's shown on the box art, it's some kind of stupidly long gun that's supposed to be like this. I don't know why it's supposed to be like that. I guess it's just another way to make that's pretty dumb. He also has an alternate expression. So out of the bad guys, which there was only one, and now for the good guys, which is starting off with the main character, which I also don't know the name. I forgot all the names. What is this weapon? Apparently that's pretty close. I guess close to his his weapon in the show. However, it looks dumb. Like, when I first saw it as a set, as Lego form, I thought, is it broken? Is it old lightsaber? Like, why is only one side glowing? But apparently that's just the handle that's kind of just shaped in the same way as Star-Lord's gun. As he holds it and then instead of being like two, it's supposed to be like someone like this. So that design is just dumb. Like they should have just tried to make a unique mold. Because I mean, they did a unique lightsaber mold for the bad guy's lightsaber. So like, why couldn't do that for the good guy? That's kind of dumb. Because I mean, the good guy isn't exactly that unique. He uses 2010s Snape hair, and that's about it. I mean, if you look at it closely, or maybe I'm just being blind again, it kind of looks like younger Kylo Ren. Which makes me actually hate him, because I hate the sequels. I mean, it's kind of justified, but so there's also but then also the design. So I also wanna say it's pretty cool. It's pretty unique, like simple yet stylistically not that bad. It kind of reminds me of Simpsons, even though this was a CGI show, unlike Simpsons, which was always hand-drawn animated. But I mean, pretty cool. Don't really much to say. Other than he has anti expression where he's, I guess, confused. I don't know. I kind of even the show. I remember because I actually watched that show a little bit. He had more of a style face, very dozed off and stuff like that. Next is the main character's servant drone or partner drone. I don't know how to usually say it. Which actually I remember his name had been in short Copper, some kind of COP something like that. Which that's where the name Copper comes from. And it's pretty interesting for how him being the smallest R2D2 style drone, and it looks pretty cool. There's even a little bit of printing on the top of it, which I think this is the only mold that actually has printing on this top. I don't know why Lego never did it again. Probably because it would end up being chipped off. And the size is pretty small. Like from comparison to my rural, it's pretty small and pretty cool. I mean. Then there's this guy, which I have no idea who he is. I guess he's pretty thin, judging by the negative spaces on his torso. Thanks, Lego. I hate negative spaces on the minifigures, and now there are even more. Like, oh, this character also is exclusive to this set, and he goes for around $30, I think. So I guess it's not that bad. I do kind of like his simple design as well, but I don't know about the top of it, this dark bluish gray top on his torso. Kind of prefer if it also go around his arms, because it kind of just looks like some kind of like a giant coral or something. Like, I don't know, it looks kind of dumb to me. You know, of course, he also has an expression where he's upset or something, so I don't know, it gives me off that Severus Snape vibes with that kind of expression. Well, I probably should watch that episode that actually based this entire thing off. Maybe, I don't know. Also, I'm kind of tired of the soundtrack always being the same. And now, they're on the entire reason, and I'm not even kidding, the entire reason why that set is cost $300. This stupid mother freaking cracking minifigure. I mean, it's not that bad, but why would you want to spend $30 on it? It will make more sense if you want the Clone Wars style ones. Not even the latest one, but I like the previous ones. Like, I don't care that they look that the clones look ugly, because Axorka is like one of the only minifigures that didn't even look that bad in art style. So it's dumb that they decided to not give her the Clone Wars art style to this day. Because I mean, other than being orange, she really doesn't look like an alien. Just basically like a human with a funny hat and paint markers. Like, I hate humanoid aliens. Like, you don't look like an alien to me. You look like a lady with a funny hat. Like, I'm not gonna touch myself to humans that are supposed to be aliens. I want to touch myself to actually attractive looking aliens that, you know, look at aliens. And yes, that sounded cross as hell. And I don't care. If you're a kid, don't get out. This is not for kids. It's a big boys channel. But like I said, Minifigure isn't even that bad. I hate this. Torso, backprint, negative spaces are so trash. But I'm definitely gonna do it a serious care of the minifigure. Oh, before also, the ship also, I'm gonna maybe say the ship stores. It actually has a space for storing. How do I show it? Has oh my god, has a space to store all the lightsabers. Only lightsabers, unfortunately. And I'm showing it. Yeah, I'm showing it. Also, apparently, it is also very inaccurate. And I've actually seen the render of her in that show, and people say that's inaccurate because she's supposed to have strapped white lightsabers because how they are glowing. Like, this is not supposed to be pretty dark, it's supposed to be pretty bright. But I don't care. Trust me, blue is one of my favorite colors, and I freaking love it. I freaking love it. Worth $100 or so whatever dollars. Again, heck, freaking no. Stop selling her for so much. Other than a pretty cool torso and legs, it's really not something that's really worth that much money. Unless she did something very crazy in that show, or it's just a nostalgia thing. So then why is Chromos Ashoka not? Okay, time to close this up. I'm not gonna put all the minifigures, but what you gonna know is that you can store all of them, including the bad guy who isn't supposed to be with them. I'm pretty sure you can store all of them. However, there's a little bit of problem when you put the minifigure on the in the cockpit area. They unfortunately are forced to being leaned backwards. Like this is how it's supposed to be. Like tell me that this isn't stupid. Like this is dumb. Like I paid $300 for this. I expect some kind of at least better looking, better than cockpit rather than having another one of those those very tight space cockpits where unlike the other ones when the arms need to be like this. Here is basically just dumb. And I spent $300 on this. Holy crap! I hope this is enjoyable. Please leave a like and subscribe because go! I almost got a heart attack. So anyway, she's supposed to be like leaning very much backwards. I don't know even if it's gonna work. It's really it's really painful to like pose them correctly because especially how expensive she is brand new. It's just so difficult to align this top part with this bottom part correctly. One is going with me right now. Holy crap! I'm going crazy. I'm going senile. I mean, thankfully those sides are on the hinge joints, but even then, those hinge joints can easily also break off. Spend $300 on this. It almost feels like I'm not really happy with it, but I think I'm just gonna live with it. But I do like this. I also bought this for also a gimmick that I like. Like you can see this. Check it out. That's honestly really cool, especially because when you look at this, it looks like a sword. And that's probably one of my favorite gimmicks. I can hold it like a sword. Like yeah, it's very crumbly, and the thing that allows me to spin is now bending all around the place to the point when I feel like it's gonna break anytime soon. But still, this is very enjoyable to hold a ship as a sword. Just be careful not to not to accidentally drop it. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Oh, that kind of leads up to the next thing, the shooting gimmicks, aka the most painful ones. So like on the front we have two spring missiles, which by tilting it goes flying very quickly, like so quickly that they actually gave you an additional spare, but you only get one. So make sure to lose it. Unlike me, who actually ends up losing one so deeply into the cupboards that I ended up had to buy another one, which is why the video took so long to make, because I had to wait for it to ship. Because then I end up ruining the joke. But instead I end up the joke being ruined again because the piece was ruined. But there's also even worse. Stat shooters, which I didn't even you can like see it only now. I actually didn't even give them the dark bluish gray part. Then I allowed you to shoot it because well I hate stat shooters so much. I don't care what you say, but they are so horrible that one flick and then they're just gone. They're like Sonic speed disappear out of this world. They just try to go commit self-destruction and disappear forever. I hate them so much. I hate static shooters so much. And this is and those are on turntables. And oh yeah, and also one interesting thing, which is what I'm actually shocked to find out, thanks to fellow Lego fans on Discord, is this entire thing. Like when I was building at first, I was like, oh, does it have to do something with shooting? Like you pull it and then it's shooting? But no, check it out again. This is a handle. Like an actual handle to hold this. So like they use technique for something honestly genius. I've never heard or seen anything to this day to have an actual building then and pretty solidly made handle. I mean still you better make sure not to play with it correctly. So what I think about that set? I hate it honestly. Like I mean, I should probably not say like that. I don't like it, and I don't like it for some of the shitty games. I mean, back then they were like pretty new, and they're like pretty much a common thing nowadays. But come on, they're like so hard to care of. Like Lego decides to try to give you so many spare stats and spring missiles just for how easily they can lose them. Instead of, I don't know, make a shitty gimmick that's doesn't look ugly, doesn't ends up flying everywhere, and to the point where you have to have additional spares. Like I don't know, maybe the old spring missiles, maybe, or the flick missiles. What's wrong with you, Lego? Please care about adult fans. We want something more than isn't just a giant nostalgia brick. Come on. But I mean, the set itself, I'd say real. Like, I definitely like the whole holding like a sword. That's definitely a fun idea. The minifigures are alright. I do like Ashoka's design. I still don't think that she's worth $100. I mean, that she's worth $172 brand new on Bricklink. I feel like she's more worth. I'd say the same price as the other exclusive minifigure. Like $30 seems like fair enough. As well, like, Clone Wars, Ashoka being pretty rare, the set being exclusive to her, the set being pretty large. I mean, come on. So, because this set advertises fucking episode 7 of the sequel trilogy, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna destroy the set. I'm gonna make this fucking brand new box. This is my opinion about the sequel. So other than that, well, I hope you actually you enjoy this video and actually give me support, like and comment, because I'm a pretty small channel and I want to expand it as a adult Lego fan that mostly wants to talk about obscure stuff and maybe also do other stuff like drawing and animation. I mean, there's also those random share post videos, which at this point I'm probably end up just making a second channel when I'm gonna upload them, because I want to more focus on Lego and art, because I see Lego as art, and I think that's and I kind of want to represent that a bit better. So again, please share, like, and subscribe, please. And as for Star Wars, maybe I review another set one day, but for now, I wanna go back to something that I love.